Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, aka Scat, and I got another video for you. Far Cry 3. This is, well, in this one we're going to be exploring Rook Island a bit. I have just captured the first outpost. The outposts are run by the pirates, you know, Vass's army, within Far Cry 3, and you know, you need to capture them and give it back to the villagers basically. And when you do capture them, they do kind of like become a safe haven for you. You know, you can quick travel to them. They'll have like stores. They'll have missions to give you, this, that, and the other. So yeah. So we're gonna just do a bit of exploring now. I've got my pistol handy just in case. Let's jump into this car and actually see where we can go in the car. Now, one thing I don't like about Far Cry 3, and it's actually something that I didn't like about Far Cry 2, is when you're actually in a vehicle, you can't change the view. I mean, I know they're trying to make it like quite as realistic as possible, but I'd rather have the view outside of the car, because I think this view, it kind of limits, you know, being able to look at everything around you. You know, one of the things about these open world games, especially, you know, with this one in particular, is the beauty of it, and you really want to be able to see exactly, you know, what you're looking at and take it all in and things. So now if you can see on the minimap, that red marker, that is to another radio tower, and you can see it right there up in the distance. Now the draw distance on this game isn't very good. I mean, it's okay, but the detail in the draw distance just really isn't there. I can probably guarantee you now that most of the previews you've been seeing online, you know, developers like talking about the game, showing off the gameplay, that was probably running off PC. Okay, maybe they had some of the 360 controller icons, but that's basically because you can plug a 360 controller into your PC, and yeah, if the game's playing off Steam or whatever, then yeah, that's probably what you're seeing, because I'm guaranteeing now, the video I was watching yesterday showing off some of the gameplay, it looked like 10 times better than what you're seeing on PlayStation 3 at the moment. I tell you that right now. So I'll tell you what, let's just get around this corner. I mean, I'm not saying the game looks bad, I'm just saying, you know, just take it for what it is. You know, it's not gonna, I mean, even some of the textures in the grass and like the walls and shit, I mean, look how low res that is. You know what I mean? I mean, look at that compared to that, you know? And this is from a game that, oh shit, dude's actually trying to fucking kill me and shit. Alright, let's go. I ain't got that many bullets and shit. Alright, got him. Yeah, so you know, when you first boot up the game on PlayStation 3 at least, there is a mandatory install. I think it's pushing nearly 6 gigabytes, and even then, you know, it's, I mean, it probably makes a game run a bit better. I think, you know, installing it to the hard drive, I've not seen much in the way of like serious frame rate drops at the moment. There is some texture popping, I have noticed. There is what was that other one? You know, some screen tear I've noticed as well, so it's not really fixed that. I mean, it's probably better than it was, but even still, now, let me, oh, climb where? Yeah, I mean, if you look at that, I mean, what I was watching yesterday, it looked so much better than that. I mean, you could literally see shit on top of that mountain, and all that water right there was sky blue. You know, so that definitely wasn't running on console hardware, I don't think. I'd be highly surprised if it was. I'd definitely say it was PS3, PC I mean. But, you know, whatever. When you do console gaming, this is what you have to put up with. So, yeah, we're going to climb this control tower, this radio tower. And as you can see on the mini-map, you know, there's hardly anything on it, but when we climb this radio tower, that should actually open up a lot of things, a lot of the goodies. So there we go, climb up that way. Now you may remember in my first gameplay video, when I was climbing up the first tower, that I said, you know, some of these radio towers had like little mini puzzles, so it weren't all that straightforward to actually do, and that's basically what this is. And some of them do contain loot chests, king playing cards. So let's get into it. So that will actually synchronise some more of the island for us to actually go and discover. Radio tower activated. Yeah, I mean, like I say, you know, the draw distance, it's not necessarily bad, but it's like, it looks really washed out, you know what I mean? There's not much detail in the back into the distance, you know, and that's quite a shame, really is. But I guess these consoles can only do so much these days, so, you know, as the years have gone on, developers have got more and more ambitious, and unfortunately they're limited by the hardware. I mean, to be honest, I'm ready for the new gen. I'm ready for next generation, because I can see the potential of these games, and like I say, I can see what the developers are trying to do and the scope of the games they're trying to create, and unfortunately the consoles at the moment just cannot handle them. They cannot handle them like a PC could handle them, you know. So well, let's have a look at the map. And so the coloured bit is actually bits in the map I've unlocked, like all this, you know. I mean, you can go anywhere on the map, it'll show you all the different radio towers, and that's a big map if you think about it. I mean, that's quite huge in itself, but then you think you've got all that. That's a lot of map, you know. So let's actually zoom in and see what we have. So that's the rush yard. That's where I am. So I've done that radio tower, supply drop. Let's see, if we head back over here, there is some loot chests there. And what's that one? Alright, we'll go collect that relic. So we'll fast travel back to the Amanaki outpost where we first started off, and we'll see if we can actually collect that relic. Okay, so we are back. For some reason he's on his fucking knees, like he's sucking dick. So let me just put a little marker onto them, because some loot chests there as well. Waypoint, there we go. So set the waypoint. Let's go treasure hunting. And one of the neat things is it's definitely all about survival in this game. I mean, you can't just jump off there and expect not to get hurt. You know what I mean? It's like the dude will lose health. And one of the good things, like, you know, one of the good things about this game is like the little details. Like that, just what I've done then. I was doing it earlier, and the guy actually dislocated his thumb, and to heal himself, you actually watch him crack it back into place, which was quite nice to see. You know what I mean? So he just heals himself like normal there. So let's take this relic, take the cash as well. There's some loot chests here So I found one of 120 relics. Okay, so loot container. Okay, so let's go into the wild a bit. Let's see. Oh, now we've got, what's that? Is that a deer? So we can actually skin animals and shit on this game. So we can actually go hunting. Let's see if I'm able to sneak up on one. Yeah, you can go hunting and you can actually skin the animals. And for certain animals, you know, you can actually, in the crafting system that's used within the game, you can actually craft them into like your backpack to create more room into your backpack, so you know, so you can hold more loot and things like that. And also, like, you know, you can sell them and that kind of thing, and just earn cash on them. So you see them in the distance? They're enemies. Shit, where did they go? There they are. They are your enemies. So what's this house about? Let's go and have a look in this house. Oh, and another thing, you actually have this camera, and what the camera is able to actually do is, if there are enemies in the distance, you can actually tag them. Like if you zoom in on them, you can tag the enemies, and then it will actually register up on your minimap, like for where they are, basically. So that's a really handy thing to have. So we've got some more loot chests here. A green poker chip. I hope there's no enemies around here that I've not noticed and I'll end up dying. Some more green playing cards. I can hear a car somewhere. I'm coming up to the 15-minute mark now, guys, so I'm gonna call it quits in a minute. Is there anything else in here that's of interest? No. So I've got a feeling there'll be some kind of enemies down this way. Shit, I heard something then. Let's get back into the wild, to the bush. Oh shit. I knew there was dudes. I knew they were. I don't really want to go that way just yet. I mean, I've only got a pistol at the moment, so you know. Oh shit, shit, shit. Oh fuck, fuck. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. So, never mind. I'll probably have some more gameplay up later on as well for you guys. So, you know, I couldn't really help that death. I didn't see them people there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. As always, you know, rate, comment, subscribe. I'm your boy Scatino, and I'm out. Peace.